Good morning, beautiful people. We are halfway through another week. Look at that. Oh, what a week, right? So we have Venus direct now. I find that we're in a very interesting state because we have Venus direct now, which means we can move forward with everything that we did over the 40 days that Venus was retrograde, which Venus retrograde in Leo was a lot about following our heart, finding out what our heart really wanted. And now that Venus is moving forward again, we can move forward with everything we discovered about what our heart wants, which means we have to take all the internal work we did and bring it into the real world. And the beautiful moment about that is Mercury is retrograde right now, meaning the real world is completely malleable. Your reality is completely fluid right now because Venus is going through retrograde, which means we're going through edits, we're going through reconstruction and reconfiguring. And if we do that mindfully with everything we discovered about what our heart really wants, where our heart belongs, the life we want to be living, we can do a huge reconstruct on our lifestyle right now. And how amazing is that? You know, I truly believe, and I say this all the time with this shift, the shift is very personal. It's each one of us coming into our true heart space. And God has the planets conspiring with us to break open the energy so that we're able to do that. Things in the past have not been as doable as they are right now. So one of the things that I say to people all the time right now is I say to myself all the time right now, if you've failed a lot at trying to do something and you know it's in your heart, you're supposed to do it, and you keep trying and you keep trying and you keep trying and you don't get there, you know what? It just might not have been time yet. Because with the way the planets are aligned right now, it's time. This is the time. Things are different right now. The energy is different right now. There are more things conspiring to help us get where we want to go right now than I've ever seen. We are dealing with alignments that we haven't seen since like the 1800s, the 1700s, the 1400s. This is stuff that we've never seen in our lifetime, and it's conspiring to help us shift this planet to a light rule, to the new age, the new era, to heaven on earth, whatever you want to call that, to a utopia. Our moment for that is here, and it happens by each one of us taking that moment into our own lives. So whatever it is that you've got in your heart to do, again, I would just encourage you wholeheartedly, follow that. Follow that. I get that it's hard. You know, if you're anything like me, you start out each day pretty positive and pretty focused and pretty like, woohoo, let's go get it. And then by the end of the day, so much stuff has come up and tried to stop you and beat you down and put you out of the game. And you just want to curl up into a little ball and say, okay, fine, I'm done. That moment for me only lasts, 30 seconds. But, I feel it. Almost every day I feel it. But you can't give up. You can't. Think of Oswald. That's what Oswald the Lucky Rabbit is for me. I think of Walt Disney and Oswald. In that moment, he had lost everything. When his distributors took Oswald from him, he lost everything he had been working on. Everything that all his hope for the future was in. It was gone, taken from him. There was never a better moment to give up. There was never a better moment for the people around him to say, look, honey, you've tried. You've tried so hard, but we've got a family to support, or you've got a family to support. Maybe it's time to be a little bit more realistic. Maybe you should get a job at the bank. That kind of talk. It would have been totally understandable for him to be thinking it, for the people around him to be thinking it. Instead, what does he do? He creates Mickey Mouse. That's who I want to be. I don't want to be the person with the job at the bank. I want to be the person out there making my dreams come true. I want to be the person out there trying again and trying again and trying again until I get it freaking right. Until my Mickey Mouse moment. Oh God, I think about, way back in the day, I wasn't around for it, but I've seen a lot of the documentaries and stuff, and how much Mickey Mouse meant to people. I mean, how how much he still means to people. I mean, if you go to Fantasmic, the moment when Mickey comes out at the end as Sorcerer Mickey, and the people, even in the beginning too, when the second Mickey comes on stage, the entire audience cheers for him. And every time I'm a little blown away, because I'm like, he's not a huge icon in, like, you know, daily life. He's not making movies. He's not, I know there's a new cartoon series, but he's not in your face the way that, you know, so many other things are. And for people from all over the world to sit in that stadium and know that Mickey Mouse is the hero and to love him and to cheer for him. And that's for one moment in time where a man at one of his lowest moments in time didn't give up. I know people would think that that's why I love Mickey Mouse, but it's not. That's why I love Oswald. I look at Oswald and I am reminded, never give up. You can build castles and dreams out of nothing. You just can't give up. No matter how old you get, no matter how many times you've been set back, no matter how many times you've failed, you cannot give up. So take a minute today and look at your life, look at your choices, look at what you're doing. Are you moving forward? You know, with Venus out of retrograde right now, we really are moving forward with our creativity, with all the things that, you know, for the last 40 days that we've had in retrospect, things about our heart, where our heart wants to be. Where do you want to live? Are you living in the house you want, in the town you want? Are you married to the person you want to be married to? Are you in friendships with the people you want to be in friendships with? Are you in the job that you want to be? Does this job feed your heart or your soul? I realize there are practicalities. I truly do. But you've got to ask yourself these questions. And you have to be honest with yourself. And then you have to this is the perfect time to put a plan in place to correct whatever's not quite right in your life. Because it is also Virgo season. The sun is going through Virgo. Virgo represents reality. The sun is here. You know, I kind of look at it like, you know, wax. It's like the reality is like hot wax right now, completely malleable and sculptable. And with Mercury retrograde in Virgo, it's like 10 times as much. So this is our moment. Change your life. If you want to change it, this is the moment to do it. You can do anything if you really want to do it. No, it's not easy. It's never easy. But it can be done. And especially right now. So I just would highly, highly support you in looking again at your dreams, looking again at what your heart wants. No matter how many times you've been kicked for it, no matter how many times you've been put down, accused of things, blamed for things, told you're stupid or you're dumb or you can't do it or you're a failure or any of these things that, you know, society will try to throw at you to put you down, you can overcome that. Take a moment and remember who you really are. Take a moment in your soul and find your light again. Find your brightness. Find your heart. That heart is beautiful. I promise you, you are a beautiful, bright light meant for so much more. If your heart's telling you you're meant for more, you're meant for more. I don't need any other proof than that. I know that it's true. So over the next 30 days or so, while the sun is in Virgo, a little less than that now because it's been in Virgo for about a week, but make choices carefully. Pay attention to what you're doing with your life. Pay attention to your day-to-day choices. Pay attention to your lifestyle, to what you perceive as your reality. What can you not live with anymore? What needs to change? Take this moment. God is shining the lights on you. Take this moment. You have all the help that you need. You can do this. I promise you can do this. I'm going to keep this one a little short today, but I hope that it has blessed you, and I hope that you are well, and I'm sending you so much love and so much mental support. We all have a lot to change this Virgo season, which goes right up until my birthday. I am on the cusp of the Libra season. I am a 0-degree Libra, which means I am the first day of Libra. So between now and my birthday, we have a lot that we can change, that we can put into place. You're smart, you're brave, you're courageous. We can work this out. We can change this. And when we change our lives, we change humanity. We change the planet. The planet gets lighter. The planet gets more loving. We're just one tiny little grain of sand. But if we're all doing this, then we are the entire beach. I love you. I love you, my darlings. And I will see you on the next vlog or video or talk to you soon. Be well.